What if I told you that the key to success, happiness, and fulfillment isn't about working harder or faster, but about changing the way you see the world? What if the secret to becoming truly effective in life lies in just 7 habits? Sounds simple, right? But here's the catch. These habits aren't quick fixes or trendy hacks. They're timeless principles that require deep shifts in how you think and act. Intrigued? Let's dive into one of the most influential self-help books of all time, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. Introduction. First published in 1989, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People has sold over 40 million copies worldwide and has been translated into dozens of languages. Why? Because it's not just a book, it's a blueprint for personal and professional transformation. Stephen R. Covey, a renowned leadership expert, doesn't just give you tips and tricks. He teaches you how to fundamentally change your mindset and behavior to achieve lasting success. Whether you're struggling with productivity, relationships, or finding purpose, this book offers a roadmap to help you thrive in every area of your life. So, let's break down the 7 habits that have changed millions of lives and how they can change yours too. Habit 1. Be proactive. The foundation of all the habits is this. Take responsibility for your life. Covey explains that proactive people don't blame circumstances, conditions, or other people for their behavior. They recognize that they have the power to choose their response to any situation. Think of it like this. Between what happens to you, the stimulus, and how you react, the response, there's a space. In that space lies your freedom to choose. Proactive people focus on what they can control, their actions, attitudes, and efforts, instead of wasting energy on things they can't. Example, imagine you're stuck in traffic. A reactive person might get angry, honk the horn, and stress out. A proactive person uses that time to listen to an audiobook or reflect on their day. Same situation, different response. Covey also introduces the concept of the circle of concern and the circle of influence. The circle of concern includes everything you care about, while the circle of influence includes the things you can actually control or change. Proactive people focus on expanding their circle of influence by taking action where they can, rather than worrying about things outside their control. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. This habit is all about vision. Before you start climbing the ladder of success, make sure it's leaning against the right wall. Covey encourages you to define what success means to you. What do you want to be remembered for? What are your core values and goals? By creating a personal mission statement, you can align your daily actions with your long-term purpose. Example, if your goal is to have a strong family life, you might prioritize spending quality time with your loved ones over working late every night. Covey also emphasizes the importance of mental creation before physical creation. Just as an architect creates a blueprint before building a house, you should visualize your desired outcomes before taking action. This habit is about living intentionally rather than drifting through life. Habit 3. Put first things first. Once you know your priorities, it's time to act on them. Covey introduces the time management matrix, which divides tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, not urgent but important, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. The key is to focus on quadrant 2, tasks that are not urgent but important, like planning, relationship building, and self-care. These are the activities that lead to long-term success. Example, instead of constantly putting out fires at work, urgent and important, schedule time to strategize and improve your skills. Not urgent, but important. Covey also stresses the importance of saying no to distractions and low-priority tasks. By staying disciplined and focusing on what truly matters, you can achieve your goals without feeling overwhelmed. Habit 4. Think win-win. Life isn't a zero-sum game. Covey argues that the most effective people seek mutually beneficial solutions in their relationships. Instead of thinking I win, you lose, or I lose, you win, aim for we both win. This mindset builds trust, collaboration, and long-term partnerships. Example: in a negotiation, instead of trying to get the best deal for yourself, look for a solution that benefits both parties. Covey also introduces the concept of the emotional bank account. Just like a financial bank account, your relationships have deposits, kindness, honesty, loyalty, and withdrawals, betrayal, disrespect, neglect. By consistently making deposits, you build strong, trusting relationships that can withstand challenges. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Communication is key to effectiveness, but most people listen with the intent to reply, not to understand. Covey teaches the importance of empathetic listening, putting yourself in the other person's shoes and truly understanding their perspective before sharing your own. Example: if a colleague is upset, instead of immediately offering advice, listen to their concerns and validate their feelings. This builds trust and opens the door to meaningful dialogue. Covey also highlights the importance of nonverbal communication, such as body language and tone of voice. By being fully present and attentive, you can create deeper connections and resolve conflicts more effectively. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergy is the idea that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. When people with different perspectives and strengths come together, they can create solutions that are far better than what any individual could achieve alone. Covey emphasizes the power of collaboration and valuing differences. Example: a diverse team brainstorming a project can come up with more innovative ideas than a group of people who all think the same way. Covey also warns against defensive communication, where people are more focused on protecting their own interests than finding common ground. By fostering an environment of openness and mutual respect, you can unlock the full potential of teamwork. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Finally, Covey reminds us to take care of ourselves. Just as a dull saw can't cut effectively, a burnout person can't perform at their best. This habit is about renewing yourself in 4 areas: physical, exercise, nutrition; mental, learning, reading; emotional, relationships, self-care; and spiritual, meditation, reflection. By regularly sharpening the saw, you maintain your ability to live the other 6 habits. Example: instead of working 24/7, schedule time for exercise, hobbies, and connecting with loved ones. You'll be more productive and fulfilled in the long run. Covey also emphasizes the importance of balance. Neglecting any one area can lead to burnout and decreased effectiveness. By investing in your well-being, you ensure that you have the energy and resilience to tackle life's challenges. The 3 stages of growth. Covey also explains that personal development happens in 3 stages. Dependence, relying on others to take care of you like a child. Independence, taking responsibility for yourself and your actions. Interdependence, working collaboratively with others to achieve shared goals. The 7 habits help you move through these stages, ultimately reaching interdependence, where true effectiveness lies. The power of paradigms. One of the most profound concepts in the book is the idea of paradigms, the mental maps that shape how we see the world. Covey explains that if we want to change our lives, we first need to change our paradigms. For example, if you see yourself as a victim of circumstances, you'll act like one. But if you shift your paradigm to see yourself as a proactive, capable individual, your actions will follow suit. Example: if you believe that success is all about luck, you might not put in the effort to achieve your goals. But if you believe that success comes from hard work and perseverance, you'll be more motivated to take action. The importance of principles. Covey emphasizes that the 7 habits are based on universal principles. timeless truths that apply to everyone, regardless of culture or background. Principles like integrity, honesty, and fairness are the foundation of lasting success. By aligning your life with these principles, you can build a life of meaning and purpose. Example: if you value honesty, you'll be more likely to build trust in your relationships, which leads to stronger connections and greater success. Applying the habits in real life. Covey provides practical advice on how to apply the 7 habits in various areas of life, including work, family, and community. He also shares real-life examples of people who have transformed their lives by adopting these habits. Example: a manager who practices think win-win might create a more collaborative and productive work environment, while a parent who practices seek first to understand might build stronger relationships with their children. Conclusion. So, there you have it, the 7 habits that can transform your life. But remember, reading about them is just the first step. The real magic happens when you put them into practice. Start small. Maybe focus on being more proactive this week, or take some time to write your personal mission statement. Over time, these habits will become second nature, and you'll see incredible changes in your effectiveness, relationships, and overall happiness. If you found this summary helpful, I highly recommend reading the full book. Stephen R. Covey's insights go much deeper than what we've covered here, and there's so much more to learn. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more book summaries and personal growth content. And hey, drop a comment below. What's one habit you're going to work on first? Let's support each other on this journey to becoming highly effective people. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.